Good afternoon, student. We have already discussed the biodiversity. Today we'll discuss the later part of it, biodiversity. What are the biodiversity hotspots and what is Indian biodiversity? You already seen what is mean by biodiversity, where it is found, types, uh, agriculture, biodiversity, etc. Today we will study biodiversity in India. Here you can see a map. The highlights are given. Uh, this orange area shows low biodiversity. This greenish yellow shows medium biodiversity. A little darker green is high biodiversity, and a very dark green part, that is the northeastern part, the Himalayan, and this Western Ghat region shows you that it has a major biodiversity area. These are the major biodiversity areas in India. And here you can see the Maharashtra part. Only the Western Ghat has the major biodiversity spots. The rest of Maharashtra, it is a little patches are there with medium biodiversity, and very low biodiversity is seen in the central Maharashtra. Yeah, we already discussed the biodiversity in India. What does it mean and all? So the mega biodiversity regions, the World Conservation Monitor Centers recognize 17 mega biodiversity countries in around in 2000, which were Australia, Brazil, China, Colombia, Democratic Republic, and the district of what is a division Republic of Congo, formerly known as Zaire country, Ecuador, India, Indonesia, Madagascar, and Malaysia. Mexico, Papua New Guinea, Peru, the Philippines, South America, United States of America, and Venezuela. Together, these were the 17 countries that were they have more than 70% of Earth biodiversity. There are different Earth species in these 17 countries. So they are very valuable. They contain a unique gene pool. So it should be conserved. Like that, some hotspots were also considered in the world. The Earth biodiversity is located specifically in ecological regions. There are over the 1,000 major ecoregions throughout the world. Out of these, 200 are to be the richest, known as to be the richest and the rarest, most distinctive areas that contain natural biodiversity, and that were referred in Global 200. It has been estimated that around 50,000 endemic plants, which comprise about 20% of the global plant life, probably that occurs in these hotspots. The 18 hotspot countries have relatively large proportion of these biodiversity hotspots that are considered as mega biodiversity nations. Likewise, in India, India is very rich in biodiversity. It is one of the 12 mega biodiversity hotspot centers of the world with 10 biogeographic zones, 25 biotic provinces, all major ecosystems that are represented. India, India landmass is around 33 lakh square kilometers with a coastline of roughly of 7,500 square kilometers. It has a 14 different climatic conditions, means climatic forests are there. The total coverage of forest area is around 7 lakh square kilometers. There are different 13,000, about 13,000 species of flowering plant, 20,000 species of fungi, 50,000 species of insect, 65,000 species of fauna, includes 20,000, 2,000 species of birds, 350 species of animals, 420 reptiles. It covers 7% of the world flora and 6.5 of the world fauna, of which 33% flora and 62% fauna are endemic to the Indian region. India has over 30 national parks that constitute about 1% of the landmass. It is a very small proportion, and 441 sanctuaries, and that constitute 3.5% of the total area. India is home to one of the rarest species, that is tiger. The recent census estimated that there are around 35,000 tigers that are remaining in Indian subcontinent. India has a rich and varied biodiversity hotspots encompasses of a wide spectrum of habitats of a total alpine vegetation to the temperate. बोलो सर. Okay, so where were we? It was little disturbance. Uh, we were discussing Indian biodiversity. The Indian has a rich biodiversity heritage. They have coastlines of about 7,000 kilometers. The major biodiversity hotspots in India are two hotspots, that are the Western Ghat and the Eastern Himalayas. It is identification of 18 biodiversity hotspots were carried out in 80s. Recently, Norman and Mayers and his team of scientists have brought about a list of 25 hotspots total in India. Two of the hotspots that extend into India are the Western Ghats, that is that also consist of Sri Lanka and Indo-Burma region, covering the Eastern Ghat and Himalayas. They include almost the top 8 most important hotspots. In addition, India has 26 recognized endemic centers that are home to nearly a third of the flowering plants identified so far. It is estimated to 5 to 50 billion species of world biodata. Only 1.7 million have been described to date, and the distribution is highly uneven. India has two major realms called as Paleo-Arctic and Indo-Malayan, and three biomes, namely the tropical humid forest, the tropical dry deciduous forest, and the warmer desert and semi-desert region. India has a 10 biogeography region, includes the Trans-Himalayan, the Indian desert, the semi-arid zone, the Western Ghats, the Deccan Peninsula, the Gangetic Plain, Eastern Himalayan, Northeast India, and the islands and the coast of Andaman and Nicobar. As of date, there are 911 properties under World Heritage, 700 that 710 or 11 sites are cultural, 180 sites are natural sites, 27 types of the mixed properties. India has a center for 12 centers for origin of cultivated plants that we use. India's first two sites inscribed in the seventh section of World Heritage. Heritage has been is the Agra Fort and the Ajanta caves. You may be knowing that. India has 17 bioreserves, 19 Ramsar wetlands. Uh, these are the old. We have got a 20 Ramsar wetland. The Lonar Sarovar was recently considered a Ramsar wetland site. It was recognized as a Ramsar wetlands. Amongst the protected area in India, there are 102 national parks, 490 sanctuaries. The endemicity of Indian biodiversity is high. About 30%, 33% of the country's recorded flora are endemic to the country and concentrated mainly in the northeast, Western Ghat, northwestern Himalayas, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Out of that, 49,219 plant species, 5,150 are endemic and distributed in 141 genera under 47 families, corresponding to about 30% of the world recorded flora till date. It also has the endemic species of Himalaya regions, Western Ghat, are also very endemic, especially to India. About 62% of the known amphibian species, the majority occurring in the Western Ghats, are endemic. Nearly 50% of the lizards of India are endemic, with a higher degree of endemicity in Western Ghats. Nearly the homeland means the Indian subcontinent have 167 cultivated species and 320 wild relatives of crop plants that are also endemic to this region. Coral reefs in Indian waters surrounding Andaman Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Gulf of Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. They are also they also comprise rich tropical evergreen forest. There are 167 crop species with wild varieties. It is considered as the center of origin for around 30,000 to 50,000 types of varieties of rice, pigeon peas, mangoes, turmeric, sugarcane, gooseberries, which contribute to the world agriculture. Endemic species of plants. We have around 200 species. Angiosperm, we have about nearly 5,000 species. The exact number is given as per the record is 4,950. Okay, we will discuss it further in the next lecture.